right, so I'm going to be talking to you about enrolling distributors, how to enroll, and how to write your story. So like I just mentioned, this is a simple business. So I want to start off first with it's a mindset. Just like I mentioned, the business is simple. Well, changing your thought process, that's pretty simple as well. Enrolling distributors is a mindset. You have to believe that you can. So think you can, think you can't, either way you're right. Like that is just a simple little phrase that I've heard so many times. And it's one of those things that I've never actually thought about because you just hear it everywhere. But really, think you can, think you can't, either way you're right. So stop doubting your ability to be a top distributor enroller on your team or even in the company. It's a mindset. So start to believe that you can. Get excited. So excitement sells. Right? Like how many of you walked into this room not knowing how to get to Ruby, not knowing how to get to Diamond? Like the content that Rachel and Nina just shared, no doubt was amazing, but tell me that Nina's excitement did not inspire you. So get excited. Excitement is what sells. All sales is a transfer of enthusiasm from you to the person. So get excited. When I joined, I enrolled with a girl from my high school, and she quit like right when I got to Ruby. She had no idea what she was talking about, you guys. Like I couldn't even understand her. The only reason why I joined was because she was excited. She was like one of those people that like, oh, like this is how she talks. Like she was just so excited. Like I'm like, what? Okay, I'll join. Like I don't know. She was just excited and she was confident. Like she was so dang confident, and she enrolled some really good people onto her team. Had no idea what she was doing. She was just excited and confident. So if you don't have excitement, if you don't have confidence, I'm going to challenge you to put it on. Just like it's a shirt, right? Like do you walk out of the house without your shirt on? That would be a little weird unless you're a man. Like men can do that in the summer. But put it on. So you have to put on your excitement. You have to put on your confidence daily. A lot of this business and enrolling is mindset. And Alonda is going to close us out later with talking about mindset and personal development. So get your excitement on. Excitement is what sells. Show the little wins. So how many of you are distributor to Ruby rank? So you're DT executive or Ruby, raise your hand. That is just amazing. It is honestly amazing. And why I say that is because you are more relatable than me buying a house. So what I mean is people can get intimidated and easily compare themselves to like a top enroller or a top income earner, an ambassador diamond, me buying a house, right, with this income. You are in prime time right now if you are distributor to Ruby rank. You are going to be taking people on the journey with you, right? So share the little wins. If it works, filled up your gas tank, share that on social media. Text your friends, be like, it just paid for a gas tank. Don't underestimate the little wins because you're showing people that look what it's doing for me. It's already filled up my gas tank. It paid for date night. It paid for diapers and formula. You know how many people out there are actually struggling? Most people. So sharing the little wins is so relatable, and we underestimate that. Like being honest, when I bought my house, my enrollments went down. You would think like, oh, she bought a house, blah, blah, blah. No, people get intimidated by that. So I had to rewrite my story almost to make sure I'm sharing that impact of just $500 a month. You know, most families can save themselves from bankruptcy by just having an extra $300 a month, you guys. Sure. So share those little wins. And I had mentioned if you're DT executive Ruby, but even if you are Ruby and above right now, just remember to continually share those little wins, those little things that the business is doing, because that makes the biggest difference. Let's see here. Show the community and the fun. And I'm smiling as I say this because I know one of the things Carissa said, and a bunch of other people have mentioned it, like Steph Blue mentioned it, the community, the people you meet. People want community. And especially if you are a parent, specifically a mother. How many moms do we have in here? I feel like when you become a mom, you feel the most alone that you've ever felt in your life. Although you have like this new little blessing in your arms, but I know for me, that was the time that I felt the most alone. But then thankfully I had this business already. But there are so many women out there that like, they feel alone. They want a tribe, especially if they're the first to become the mom out of their friends. That's a whole new world. So share the community. I'm gonna challenge you guys, before you leave this event, take 5 pictures with 5 different people, with people on your team. Do something cute, put your hands in, go like this, like just look cute. People want community, they wanna find their tribe. So don't forget to, it's not just about the money. Share the friendship, share the fun that you're having, share the impact. That's so much more than money. Because I know for me, like this business is one of the things that keeps me going on a daily basis, like mentally, and keeping me wanting to do more. And that's far beyond the money. Be someone that people want to join. So people want to join someone that's going somewhere. People want to join a leader. So I don't care what you're thinking right now. I don't care if you're like thinking like, I'm not a leader. You are a leader. You're a leader simply because of the fact that you are doing something different. You are taking the road less traveled. People are going to follow you. You are a leader. And if you don't feel like it, guess what? Put it on. Put on your leadership. So people want to follow someone that's going somewhere. So share your vision. If you don't have one yet, come up with why you're doing this. People want to join someone who's positive. So please don't be that ranting negative Nelly on your Facebook, okay? Like, listen, life is dang hard. If you know my story, the devil set up an attack that was meant to take me out, okay? Life is hard. But I didn't blast that everywhere, right? I share a lot of my struggles, but I turn them into positives, things that people want to follow. So become that leader that people want. They want a positive person, and they want someone with vision. So like I said, Alonda is going to share on personal development, but a lot of my inspiration comes from Jesus and personal development. I can't do the business without the two. So I share things from the Bible a lot. That's my thing. I share things from the audios I'm listening to, books I'm reading. So just little like quotes on my Facebook here and there, like just popping like growth and leadership in. So whatever you're listening to, whatever you highlight, whatever you write down, that's stuff that you can share. People want to follow a positive leader that's going somewhere. So share your growth, share like what this is doing for you. And again, don't be that negative Nelly ranter on your Facebook. There are some people that just like to go on and like they think that like sharing negative stuff is going to get them a following, but it doesn't work like that. Be that positive person that people want to follow. Let's see. And lastly, is this part of my talk or is this my personal notes? Oh no, this is not lastly, but okay. So be the leader that people want to join. So that goes along with what I was just saying. Become the leader that people want to join. So just think of yourself in the business. Like, who is the type of leader that you want to follow? Maybe you have a girl that you admire in the business. So become that person. Figure out what they're doing and implement that into your business. So be the leader that you want and become the DT that you want to attract. So I know a lot of people are waiting for their runner. Hello, you're the runner. Like, I can't wait for my runner to join. It's going to change everything. Not unless you start changing everything. So become that runner. You need to be the runner because people want to follow a leader. They want to follow a runner. So if I ever hear someone say that again, I'm just going to be like, what? No. Get that out of your head. You need to become the runner. When you're running, the pack is going to follow you. So you become the runner that you want on your team. So if you're sitting here saying, all right, well, all that sounds good, but how the heck am I even going to get people interested? I want to teach you, before I end this, how to write your story. You all are here right now because you need money. Hello, we wouldn't be in this business unless we saw something financially that drew us in. So if you're sitting here thinking, well, I don't have a story. Leah has a story. Look, she's been in for 5 years. Why did you join? You joined because you needed money. That is your story. So write this down. I want you to think of 5 financial situations that you have been in that you never want to be in again. One of mine was, I was at Burger King, when I used to eat like crap. I don't eat like that anymore, thank God. I was at Burger King and my debit card declined for $1 French fries. I'm not kidding you guys, $1 French fries. And I sat there crying. I called my mom and said, I'm so sick of this, S-H-I-T, I curse, sorry. I'm so sick of this. And I've shared that on my Facebook before. You want to know why? Because guess what? People can relate.
Yes. Yeah.
Like Nina said, she had the bag, she had the shoes, she had no money in it. That was me. So share the struggles. And I know it's going to be hard for you guys. No one wants to put themselves out there like that. But can I promise you it's going to change your business?
Yeah.
Because it will change your business when you start getting real. You have to get real. Stop hiding behind the curtain. I can point out people even on my team. If they're not enrolling, they're the ones who I know aren't getting real. And I have to constantly just encourage them. Come on, let's get out of your comfort zone. It's going to change your business. So
Say it again, girl. Say it again.
you got to get out of your comfort zone. It's going to change your business.
Not being real.
Right? Yeah, so just no more. It's not fake it till you make it. Not here. You got to get real, and that's how you're going to make it. So write down those. Thank you, Will. Thank you. Right? So think of those 5 financial situations that you never want to be in again, and you now have 5 stories to share.
Yep.
And lastly, share why you started, where you are now, and where you're going. So really simple. I started because I was sick of my card declining left and right. Right now I'm working on my Ruby promotion so I can earn an extra $500 a month. This is what it's going to do for me and my family. List some things. And then I'm off to Diamond. I'm going to earn a $15,000 bonus that's going to help, I don't know, pay my mortgage. Right? You can start inspiring people right now without even blah, blah, blah. You can start inspiring people without even making a dollar. You just have to believe in where you're going, cast that vision onto other people, become that leader, and they're going to want to join you. So who are my next diamonds in the room? Get it. All right, who do we have up?